The jump forward. In the jump forward, the front foreleg swings forward without elevating the knee. The toes remain straight. As the landing front leg descends, the back foot quickly moves forward a distance equal to that covered by the leading foot. Both feet should land simultaneously. The jump must be flat, with the feet just grazing the floor, keeping the trunk vertical. The jump starts slowly, but finishes with explosive speed. The jump backward. In the jump backward, the back foot moves backward one step. At the same time, the front foot makes a flat jump backward. Both feet land at approximately the same time. The flesh. The flesh is a fast attack from a long distance, in which the fencer propels himself forward by a leaping running action that normally causes him to pass his opponent. The advantages of a flesh over an advance or a jump forward lunge are that it's one motion and it's difficult to counterattack. The flesh is intended to surprise one's opponent. Unfortunately, after completing the flesh, it's very difficult to immediately initiate another action. That's why the flesh should be used with discretion and only after sufficient preparation. The flesh resembles a stretched out cross-step advance. When starting the flesh, the center of gravity is gradually moved to the front leg, and the body moves forward until one's balance is lost. The back leg initiates the flesh, while the ball of the leading front foot provides the explosive speed needed to drive the fencer toward his opponent. The back leg must execute a very long step forward as it crosses over the front leg. Upon landing, the fencer should retain his balance by running past his opponent, avoiding body contact. The hit should score before the back foot lands or at the same time that it lands. It's important that the pelvis and trunk move together. In the flesh, the back toes should be pointed forward, the shoulders remaining parallel to the floor. If the shoulder line changes, the back hip will tend to lift, causing the flesh to be shorter, higher, and slower. Appel. From the on-guard position, the front toes are lifted. The foreleg swings slightly forward and then returns to the starting position. The entire sole of the front foot should hit the floor. The impact of the foot may be soft and soundless or hard and loud. The appel is a step with the leading foot intended to cause a distraction or reaction. It may also be used as a preparation to complete an aggressive action. The appel advance. From the on-guard position, pick up the front foot and tap the ball and toe portion of the foot on the floor about 6 inches ahead of its original position. Simultaneous with this step, push the center of gravity forward and make an advance. The appel lunge. From the on-guard position, pick up the front foot and tap the ball and toe portion of the foot on the floor about 6 inches ahead of its original position. Simultaneous with this step, propel the center of gravity forward, kicking out the front foreleg and pushing with the back leg to complete the lunge. The slide. The slide starts as an advance, with the center of gravity shifting forward with the first motion. Maintaining the weight forward permits the front foot to slide as the back foot comes up. In performing the slide, the movement should be fluid and almost imperceptible. The check. This movement can be used for attack or defense. Checking may be defined as a false action intended to confuse one's opponent, to test their reactions, and to discover their intentions. It's often characterized by a sudden stop after starting an advance. The action begins and ends in the on-guard position. Compound foot movements. The double advance. The double advance is not the same as making two advances. As the first advance is being completed, a change in tempo causes the front foot to accelerate forward to quickly initiate the second advance.
Could you demonstrate the double advance again? Because I want to get you in real slow motion.
It's very, very fast. You
Okay.
ready?
Do it again.
You missed it.
No. But I want to get an extra copy. Do it again.
That's it.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Can we slow down?
Yes.
The double retreat. To start the double retreat, the back foot should step backwards slowly. The front foot should accelerate smoothly to complete the first retreat. To complete the second retreat without loss of tempo, both soles should land on the floor almost at the same time. The double advance and double retreat play an important role in regulating distance. The advance lunge. Successfully mastering the double advance will make learning the advanced lunge much easier. The success of the advanced lunge depends on the fluid combination of the advance and the lunge, and is used to launch the attack from long distance. The action should gradually accelerate with the culmination of the advance being short and fast. After the completion of the advance, the lunge should explode immediately. The jump forward lunge. The jump forward lunge is executed with both feet skimming the floor and then both feet simultaneously regaining floor contact. During the jump, the torso remains vertical. The lunge should be launched immediately after the jump. Even the most perfect footwork is composed of positive and negative phases. These accompany the footwork naturally and can't be totally eliminated, but only significantly reduced. These are some recommendations to reduce the problems that may accompany learning correct footwork techniques. Avoid prolonging the advance, retreat, or jump. The foot should be in the air as short a time as possible. The final movements should be completed without delay. The trunk and the legs should move in coordination with each other. The center of gravity should move parallel to the floor. Avoid telegraphing the action. While keeping fencing distance, the fencer should be able to change the rhythm of the footwork. Only by changing the rhythm of the footwork is it possible to take over the initiative and get the right distance for an attack. While keeping the distance, even during a sudden change of direction, a fencer should maintain the natural fluidity required. Footwork can be done in first or second intention. In second intention, the footwork is executed in such a way that the fencer can, at a certain point, refrain from completing the foot movement.